So you're thinking about buying the new iPhone 17 but not quite sure which one to get. Should you go for the regular 17, the Air or the Pro or even the Pro Max? Which color, how much storage you need, what are the biggest differences this year? I don't want you guys to make any mistakes because this year is definitely the most confusing year deciding which one to get. Let's break it down. We're gonna go through every single model and hopefully by the end of the video you will be able to decide which one to go for. So let's start with the 17. The iPhone 17, the regular model, this is the cheapest iPhone you can get. The design is pretty much the exact same as the iPhone 16, but this time around there's a significant upgrade. So we got the nice 6.3 display and we finally got the ProMotion 130 Hz refresh rate, which was way overdue, with a peak brightness of 3000 nits. This is one of the brightest screens we've seen on an iPhone and you won't have any problem using it in the direct sunlight. You also get always on display, which was previously only available on the Pro models. We also got more scratch resistance thanks to the new ceramic shield. So if you're rocking your phone without a screen protector, you will be fine. The camera system also got a nice upgrade. It still has a 48 megapixel Fusion main camera as the wide angle lens and ultra wide 12 megapixel, but the real upgrade you can see is on the front of the phone. The new center stage selfie camera is kind of a big deal. With the new 18 megapixel and square shaped sensor, it's like having the open gate function for your front camera. And with the center stage, AI will adjust the frame fitting more people. I personally think this is a great feature since you can fit more people in the frame and it will adjust according to how many people are around. So for all the precious moments in your life, this feature will be most used. Also, a major update that Apple gave us is that the base storage now starts at 256 GB. So for the same price, we're actually getting double the storage. I know it looks kind of boring compared to other models, but it's definitely the one most people should get. Next up, we have the brand new addition to the lineup. It's called the iPhone Air. Not the 17 Air because that will make you feel like it's a weaker version of the 17 Pro or something, so it's called just the iPhone Air. Starting at $200 more than regular iPhone 17, but a whopping 1,200 euros in Germany. For that $200 jump in the US, it is so tempting because it's absolutely amazing for how it looks and feels in the hand, and it does a lot for your money. Before, you would pay so much more for a Pro model just to get a premium experience, better screen, better materials, but now we finally have another option. This is like the MacBook Air of the iPhones. It's light, it's thin, but plenty of powerful. It's 5.6 inches thin. Screen size sits right between the Pro and the regular model at 6.5 inches, which is the sweet spot. It has a titanium frame with the updated ceramic shield on both sides, which gives us 4 times better durability and drop protection. In terms of specs, you do get the ProMotion screen always on display at the 3000 nits of peak brightness and also the same A19 Pro chip as the one found in the Pro models, but at one less GPU core. I think that's because of the heating, but we'll see when the reviews come out. The only kind of weird thing about this, and that's the design over function aspect of this phone, is that this iPhone has only one 48 megapixel Fusion camera system, and Apple claims it's like having 2 cameras in your pocket because you get the 12 megapixel telephoto through machine learning. At the front we also get the center stage front camera, which can also record dual capture mode, so you can record what's in front of you while recording your reaction at the same time. There are apps that did the same thing in the past, but having this option right in your camera app on your iPhone is a big deal. It's important to say that the iPhone Air is eSIM only, and that's because of the battery, so they cut down on the SIM card tray in order to include the biggest battery they can fit in such a slim design. And speaking of battery, that's the only thing that's kind of making me feel anxious, which is why I recommend anyone who wants to get it to wait for the reviews, as the battery life is questionable. Apple claims all-day battery life, but they did kind of show this new battery pack that's specially designed for the iPhone Air, which makes you think, is it really all-day battery life? Now, coming in at $100 more, we have the iPhone 17 Pro. First off, this is a complete redesign, at least at the back of the phone. We got a new aluminum body, they dropped the titanium, focusing solely on performance. This one was designed as a true Pro model. It got a new vapor chamber for heat management and with the aluminum design they claim 20 times better thermal conductivity and 40 times better sustained performance. So if you're someone who pushes your phone to the max, you're a content creator, you use the pro features of the camera, you game a lot, or any of these things, the Pro model is probably the one you should consider. We obviously got the same screen as the 17 and the 17 Air, so we got Pro Motion at 120 Hz, variable refresh rate, we also got a 3000 peak of brightness. But the real upgrade on this Pro models is the camera system. All three cameras are 48 megapixel fusion cameras. There's a 4x and 8x zoom. It's like having 8 different lenses in your pocket. For the video nerds and content creators, we get ProRes RAW and Gen Lock functions, which is insane. The battery life should also be great on these phones, especially with the new design and the new thermal system. It's a no-brainer. But if you want an even bigger battery, there is always the Max version of the Pro. The only difference between the iPhone 17 Pro and the Pro Max is the bigger screen size and the battery. The camera is literally the same, so you won't make any compromises going for the smaller model. But the Max gives you an option of going up to 2 terabytes of internal storage. So if you're that type of person that needs this amount, this is the only option you can go for. Now, Apple giving us 256 as the base storage on all models is more than enough, and I would say if you're not going for the Pros, don't go for any bigger storage except if you're locked on a certain model and you know you won't be upgrading for many years to come. But if you're going for the Pros, 256 isn't gonna cut it, especially with all the video features that the Pros have to offer. So 512 is the starting point for any Pro users because those ProRes files can get pretty huge. I'd even say if you have the money, go for the 1 terabyte version. That would be ideal. And if you're like super rich, you don't need to even to consider anything, just max out all the specs and go for the Pro Max with 2 terabytes. As for the colors, the iPhone 17 comes in lavender, mist blue, sage, white and black. I personally like the sage. It gives you this matcha kind of a vibe, but I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it too dark or you like the blue more? Let me know. For the iPhone Air, I think they did an amazing job and all the colors look absolutely stunning, especially with those polished titanium edges. The only downside will be the fingerprints, I guess, but we'll see. So the Air gives you the space black option. We also get the cloud white, light gold and sky blue. Please let me know which one is your favorite because it's kind of a tough choice. And for the Pro models, this time we got only 3 colors, which kind of weird that they dropped the black Pro model. We got standard clean silver, a dark deep blue and a cosmic orange, which is way too bold for me. Now, would I rock an orange iPhone every day? I don't know. But look, the iPhone 17 is an amazing deal with the Pro features. It got the new screen, center stage camera, 256 base storage, and for all this feature, it's an incredible value for money. So I believe most people should just go for the regular 17. If you know you don't need the Pro features of the Pro phones, but you want something new, something different that just works and you know you're gonna keep it for a few years, just go for the Air model. Especially in the US at $999, it's not a bad deal. For example, here in Germany, it's 1,200 euros. It's a little too close to the Pro models in my opinion. And speaking of the Pros, you should only be getting them if you know you will be using those camera features. If you're that type of person, you know you need it, you will not be satisfied with anything else other than the Pro model. So my advice, if you want something new, something different, go for the Air. If you need something for photography and content creation, go for the Pros. But if you don't care about looks and want the best for your money, go for the regular iPhone 17. As for me, I'm not really sure should I be upgrading from my iPhone 16 Pro, especially since Apple's foldable phone is probably coming sooner than we think. Also, please let me know which color, which configuration, which iPhone are you considering, or if you're upgrading in general this year, and I'll see you in the next one.